Intensifying today, Hamas militants firing rockets into the southern border of the city of Ashkelon, which is now a ghost town. In the Palestinian territory, smoke rising over Gaza City as Israel's military hit more than 200 targets overnight. Meanwhile, parents around the world and right here in South Florida are being advised to delete social media apps from their children's phones for the duration of the war. Local 10's Christina Vasquez reports.
The horrors Hamas inflicted during its attack on Israel, documented in violent images circulating on social media.
Not only is it dangerous for our psyche, our soul, to look at that for our mental health, but it's also what they want. They want to spread the terror.
And Rabbi Andrew Jacobs says graphic war videos could leave kids with emotional scars, advising parents on the nuance of having age-appropriate discussions of what is unfolding while cautioning against viewing.
And I really, really believe that it's parents' responsibilities right now to have these difficult discussions.
A concept echoed by Dr. Daniel Bobert.
So I think it is important to limit their exposure to some of these graphic images. I think they're better off hearing it from you.
Chief of Psychiatry at Memorial Regional Hospital.
To actually come up in some of these kids, I've noticed are having trouble sleeping. Their appetite has been affected.
Who explains how to navigate the Israel-Hamas war with your kids through age-appropriate conversations.
So I think it's important to check in with them and say, an open-ended question. What have you heard about it? Tell me what you've seen. So you can sort of check the temperature of the water. With younger kids, it's better to keep it more simple. Don't go into too much graphic detail. I think with older kids, you can be more nuanced about it. Maybe you want to engage in a political discussion with them and kind of go back and forth. But with the younger kids, I think you want to reassure them of safety, keep an open line of communication, and let them know that they can come to you no matter what. And finally, I think it's important to empower your kids, give them something positive to focus on. So with younger kids, you might try writing a poem or drawing a picture. And with older kids, you can focus on maybe giving money to a humanitarian relief organization. So that gives them a sense of empowerment and agency and that they can actually make a positive change in the world.
Additional advice he had for parents is to consider your own emotional tone and regulation before you start having these conversations with your children. He equated it to being on an airplane when they say to put the oxygen masks on yourself before your child. We have so much more advice for you on how to navigate these important but challenging conversations with your kids on our website. That's local10.com. In Hollywood, Christina Vasquez, Local 10 News.